You're listening to the Experiencing God Day by Day podcast, brought to you by Blackaby Ministries International.
March 12. God's ways are not our ways. Isaiah 55, verses 8 and 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, and your ways are not my ways. This is the Lord's declaration. For as heaven is higher than earth, so my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Rarely does God do something exactly as we think he will. Our problem is that we try to second-guess God, saying, "Oh, now I know what God is planning to do." Moses experienced this as he learned how God was going to deliver the Hebrews out of Egypt. God told him he would harden Pharaoh's heart, yet the result was not what Moses anticipated. Rather than allowing the Hebrews to leave, Pharaoh increased their hardship. Rather than becoming a hero among the Hebrews, Moses was despised by them for bringing greater suffering. Moses returned to the Lord and asked, "Lord, why have you caused trouble for this people? And why did you ever send me?" Exodus 5, verse 22. Much of the frustration we experience as Christians has nothing to do with what God does or doesn't do. It has everything to do, rather, with the false assumptions we make about how we think God will and should act. Have you ever done the will of God and then things seem to become worse? Moses completely misunderstood what the results of his obedience to God would be. When things did not turn out as he anticipated, Moses became discouraged. God had told Moses what to do, but he had not told Moses what the consequences would be. It is foolish to attempt to do God's work using your own common sense. God does not eliminate your common sense. He consecrates it. He gives you his wisdom so you can understand his ways. As you look back on God's activity in your life, you will recognize the supreme wisdom in how he has led you. As you look forward to what God may do, be careful you do not try to predict what he will do next. You may find yourself completely off the mark.
This podcast is based on the book Experiencing God Day by Day by Henry and Richard Blackaby, published by B&H Publishing Group, music by Mark Brown.